The weekend of July 24th and 25th saw the return of the BioBlitz to Merck Forest, a 3,200-acre nature preserve atop Rupert Mountain. The event, now in its third year, is designed to draw in folks interested in plants, wildlife, and insects to document which species call the preserve home. Visitors and staff have identified more than 900 different species all told so far. The goal this year was to push that to 1,000. Groups of naturalists headed out into the preserve, and we caught up with a group out on a butterfly walk. Other groups were engaged in botany, mushroom, or reptile searches. This group, led by Terry Armada, was after butterflies, which they took photos of and uploaded to a software program called iNaturalist, which told them what the species was.
And when the sun hits, and I'm behind my house, and they fight till they die. When the sun hits near the tree, you stand there, you'll see them whirling and twirling and fighting. And they stop. It's like a bell rings, and they go to their separate corners, a leaf, and they lie down so that they're facing the sun. And the bell rings again, and they go after each other.
You make it, it's also interesting.
They're so cool. I love it.
Tim Duclos is the conservation manager at Merck Forest, and he explained how the iNaturalist program fit into the BioBlitz.
So basically, it all starts with a photo, but it can start with an audio file as well. But the app uses the photo, and you can set up your phone to take the GPS location of where the photo was taken. And with just the photo and the GPS information, the app essentially will, so I'll take a photo of this mint, and you can upload several different photos and tell it what you think it is. And then if I had cellular connectivity or Wi-Fi, some way to communicate with the cloud, so to speak, there's actually built-in artificial intelligence that will identify the species in the photo for me. And then from there I can just send it up to the cloud, and it's captured in the system and archived and contributed to Merck Forest and the Biodiversity Project, the BioBlitz, and our efforts here. And it's all visible also by any other user in the system as well. And they can also help identify for me what was found.
Max Miley, a conservation intern, gave us the big picture of the weekend.
So, the BioBlitz is a really big weekend for us here at Merck Forest. It's the third time that we've had it, and it's a weekend to engage community and specifically have people go out and identify, explore, and log any wildlife or plants here on the Merck Forest property. Basically. Sure. So we have a project that goes on outside of the BioBlitz that the BioBlitz also contributes to. And on the property, at the beginning of today, we had just under 900 species, and we broke that mark. We're at like 910 right now, and we're going to try to get to over 1,000 by the end of the weekend. So we have over 24 hours left to do so, and I think that we can do it.
So that includes both plants and insects? Or?
Yeah, plants, insects, amphibians, birds, mammals, fungus, anything that you can think of. And so over the past 2 BioBlitzes, we've had over 70 new species identified on the property that are new to the county. And we've had 4 that are new to the state of Vermont. And we get new species for the property every day. So there were over 200, I think, new to this property specifically in the past 2 BioBlitzes.
The Nature Preserve offers several hiking trails, as well as an array of educational programs with area schools. The farm is also a working landscape and a field classroom for school groups. The event was a dawn to dusk project over the entire weekend, using the evening hours to check on bats and moths. It drew in a lot of folks to the mountaintop. One of them was Debbie Scherer, who traveled down from Rochester, Vermont, to take part in it.
A friend of mine's a botanist, and she asked me to come along, and how can you beat a BioBlitz? It just sounded fun. I've been focusing on mushrooms, and now I'm looking at the butterflies, because we have a butterfly expert here.
So anything you found so far you didn't expect?
Yes, a kind of worm caterpillar that has an unusual V red marking, and I can't wait to look that up or get some help from my naturalist.
For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.